I mean, like, yeah, people are kiasu, but it's like friendly, you know. It's not.
Yeah,
like...
they're very helpful, but kiasu, but helpful. I have this dream of going into Oxbridge since I was around 13 to 15. Stepping into KYUEM made me realize like, oh, this is like a great opportunity, having like alumni and also like very supportive teachers.
I was already inspired to go since I was in Form 4. But in my school, right, we have this thing called 100 Days to SPM. I remember I had to create like a little cardboard cutout. And like on that cardboard cutout, you put your face, your picture of yourself, and also like your dreams. So where you see yourself in the future. I remember putting on that cardboard cutout the University of Cambridge. In Cambridge, the difference is you get interviewed by your college, the college you applied for. So during the interview, I actually had 2 interviews, but they were both like academic interviews by college staff. And I didn't have an entrance exam, basically. So they just told me that because you're not being interviewed in Malaysia, you don't need to do the entrance exam.
Also for Oxford, I think there's no such thing as like international interviews. So you're only being interviewed by like the college tutors. For my course, I had to do the thinking skills assessment, the TSA. It was basically like an IQ test, but like elevated. That's the only way I can describe it.
In my case, I'm pursuing engineering, so I have to take this test called Engineering Admission Test. It's all about mental calculation and racing with your time. It's really important to tell the readers your passion, show your passion, and why do you want to pursue the course. Focus mainly on those extra core curriculums that back up to your interest, your passion.
Your personal statement is supposed to be really academic in nature. They are really research-intensive unis, which completely excludes anything that's not academic. So anything you write about debate, like that's not going to be like taken into account. Talk about how it improved your understanding and like how research for this. You can talk about the research you did leading up to your essay and things like that. That's what I did.
Because like it's a boarding school, so you can develop a very strong bond with your friends and your chalet mates. Also, like the teachers there are really supportive in a sense, like for example, like when I encounter a problem, even if it's like outside of classroom problems, I would actually ask the teachers.
Yeah, I think the community in KY is really nice, like your friends and everything. Like if you have a problem in math class, I had a lot of problems in math class. I would go and knock on my roommates. I'll be like, please help. I mean, like, yeah, people are kiasu, but it's like friendly, you know. It's not.
Yeah,
like...
they're very helpful, but kiasu, but helpful.
Yeah, it's not like I'm kiasu, so I'm gonna one up you, you know. Yeah. It's sort of like, oh, okay, let's all do this together, you know.
What was really helpful was actually that, in a way, like, because KYUEM is actually like, out of town, you could focus, you know. You could focus on like academics. You need that sort of like independent motivation as well.
I think one thing I tried to portray was like that I had structured reasoning and that you're literally an 18-year-old. Like they don't expect you to know everything. So I try to portray that even though I don't know everything, I'm first of all willing to try. And second of all, I will find like methods. Like I will develop methods to try and find answers to the questions they were giving me. The most important thing is to actually apply. Even though you might not get it, I think you'll learn something out of the process. You'll learn either about yourself or like maybe the course isn't for you, because that's a really big like what if as well. Because there's no point trying so hard getting into a uni and realizing that the course, the teaching style or something about it wasn't for you.
What helped was like spending a lot of time with in study groups with my friends. People, when they learn something, they have like a different, like they ingest it differently. You know, they might take different notes, for example, and they might see it in a way that actually help you out. The amount that you actually learn and like all the detail to which you learn each concept, right, is like a surprising amount. You know, in natural sciences, you not only have like lectures every day, but you also have labs almost every day. It's not like a real challenge, but it was definitely something that I needed time getting used to.